Do not attempt to fly through the Middle East for the ongoing future. If you are unaware, the MOU that was signed between Iran and America to have a ceasefire is officially ripped in half. It's no longer a thing, which means strikes between America and Iran are on the table. They're already occurring if you did not know. You need to listen, stay tuned, because I'm going to warn you which flight routes you want to take, which ones you don't want to take. But as a general rule of thumb, ma'am, sir, do not try to fly through Saudi Arabia, Dubai, Qatar, even Istanbul, Turkey. Hold off, go through Europe, go through Australia, go through the Caribbean or South America, because the war is back in session. Expats everywhere have been so grateful to be able to leave the U.S. You know, we have parts of our family that live in Mauritius, some in Jamaica, some in Thailand, clients across the globe, but most of them living within Southern Africa, more specifically the African islands. And they have been so grateful to move, to get their residency permits, to not have to deal with corruption, to go to a place that has the proper stability they're looking for, because they were drained from the cost of living, drained from the oil prices, drained from what's happening with the U.S. and Iran, and they just don't have a cultural fit in America anymore. They do not align with the 250th anniversary. They do not align with America's new values, showing that it is a declining society. But there's an issue, because the war has started again, and I'm going to read you the airlines that are affected, because there are thousands of delays throughout the Middle East literally right now today. Delta, United Airways, Air Canada have all put on notices. They are not flying to Dubai. They're not flying to Abu Dhabi, okay? You want to reroute yourself today, this moment. If you are scheduled for a flight going even near Israel, they're saying even the Israeli flights are not going to go through, because Tehran, the capital of Iran, is going to send those strikes into Israel. Flee the Middle East now. This is an expat flight warning. This is a flight warning on a global scale that you need to pay attention to, because those missile strikes could hit you. You don't want to be those people that we were seeing on YouTube 6, 7, 8 months ago, saying they were trapped in Dubai. They're trapped in Abu Dhabi, having to walk through the desert. No, you can prepare beforehand to make sure that you choose the right flight route. Don't go the cheap way out. If you go the cheap route and it just connects you into Istanbul when President Donald Trump is not getting along with Istanbul, or when another country's not getting along, because guess what? The United Kingdom and the European Union have done a 360. Remember when they said they did not agree with the Iran war? Well, today, July 9th, they now say that they are glad President Donald Trump is doing strikes on Iran. They said, you know what, we are backing him now, because Iran has just taken it too far with their strait, and it is their strait. It's in their part of the world. Hello. They've taken it too far. Europe is backing them, with the exception being Spain. You may want to be careful going through Spain as well. You may want to be careful if you're an expat in Spain altogether as an American, because President Donald Trump also announced that he is breaking all ties with Spain. He put them out on the global stage and said, since you guys did not support me, I don't even want to fly airways through your nation. I don't even want to have trade with you. We are breaking our ties with Spain, and it's looking a lot like World Wars I and II. Now, those who are unaware and ignorant may say, oh man, this is fear-mongering. Ma'am, sir, if you look at history, this is history-mongering. World Wars I and II. In World War I, 1914 is when it started, with the assassination of Archduke of Austria. You had alliances starting to form, but also alliances being broken throughout Europe, where people were picking sides. Now, the same thing is happening today, where America used to be an ally of Spain, but they have come out saying that they're no longer an ally of Spain. Where America used to be an ally of Denmark, but they have come out again. Our president came out to say at the NATO Union, at the event that they just had a couple of days ago, about 48 hours ago, while everybody's watching BET, he said we actually need to take I'm sorry, not Denmark. We need to take Greenland quickly. I know you don't want me to take it, but the war is heating up and I'm going to take it. I'm going to invade. We're going to send our troops in because we cannot have Russia and China over there. Spain's not getting along with me. The Middle East has flight chaos right now. I mean, we are seeing the free world, political tension like we have never seen before. And if you know that's a fact, if you're discerning, if you like to even look at history the way that we do on this channel and our children do, we teach them about World Wars I and II and understanding these things. If you are also someone like that, hit the like button, share this, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment saying History Channel, okay? Because people need to pay attention to the patterns. I mean, quite literally, the Torah, the book of Deuteronomy says, ask the forefathers and they'll tell you. In other words, look back at history to understand what happened in recent history and ancient history so you know how to position yourself for the future. Now, if you'd rather watch Disney Channel, ABC Family, and, you know, BET, that's fine. But on this channel, we are mature adults over here. We like to analyze. We like to look at politics. We like to understand and discern and match what's happening with prophecies in Isaiah 22, with prophecies in Revelations. We are people that are very much discerning and ready to assess the times, see what Yah is speaking to our families, and maneuver with speed. We do not maneuver in fear. We maneuver in clarity and wisdom for the times. As preppers, as watchmen on the walls, as people that are not about to sit here and be ducks waiting for the slaughter. Oh, no, 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 no. We are the leaders. We are the people that are rising to the occasion for our families, for our generations, to prepare a place. I can't tell you how many of our clients have said, you know what, I'm so glad I'm here because I can prepare a place for my grandchildren. One of our clients, her daughter visited her within the first month of being here to see what it's like and said, great, Mom, I know that you're safe. This is fabulous. Also knowing she has a secondary home she can go to other than the U.S. Oh my gosh, this is so serious. All praises to the Most High Yah, who is doing this in the earth, showing people maneuver while it is still day. Maneuver while time is not out. Because you can go to specific locations before stuff hits the fan. You can't go to somewhere where there's water and electricity, unlike how it is in America. I mean, Utah has announced, by the way, did anybody hear that? Leave a comment down below if you did. Let the community know. Utah is out of water. When have we ever thought that a state in America like Utah could be completely out of water in the middle of war? I mean, these are dire times, okay? Hit the like button, share this with your family and friends. Shalom, shalom. I'll see you in the next video. But again, do not fly through the Middle East. Don't do it. Don't do it. You better go through Europe. You better go through the Caribbean, South America, Mexico, Jamaica, Bahamas. Like, find some other routes. Find a network outside of America because this stuff is brewing. It's heating up and it's not slowing down at all. Just look at what President Trump has been saying recently. It's not looking too good for Spain, for Turkey, for Iran, for none of the folks. It's just best to be in Southern Africa at this time. Shalom, shalom. I'll see you in the next one.